Today we will talk about two of the most famous and most powerful witches and wizards in Harry Potter history. They're not in the primary Harry Potter timeline, but it is true they do exist in the Harry Potter universe. Merlin and Morgana Le Fay. Merlin. An example is, Merlin's beard was a phrase used by Dumbledore consistently. Merlin exists in Harry Potter folklore and our folklore. He is on a chocolate frogs card and a Hogwarts portrait, and the founder of the organization of Order of Merlin. Order of Merlin was founded by Merlin during the Middle Ages with the goal of founding laws to protect and benefit Muggles. The Order of Merlin became an award honoring accomplishments on good deeds. 3 different levels of the award exist. First class are for acts of outstanding bravery, which is distinguished with a green ribbon. Second class is for achievement or endeavor beyond ordinary, which is distinguished with a purple ribbon. Third class contributes to knowledge or entertainment, which is distinguished with a white ribbon. The classes can be distinguished with the color of the ribbon that holds a large gold medal. Receiving the Order of Merlin was a huge honor. Albus Dumbledore received this after defeating Gellert Grindelwald in 1945. Merlin believed Muggles in the Wizarding world should coexist and established the organization to relieve complications between the two worlds. The second goal of the organization was to create laws surrounding the use of magic on Muggles. Merlin attended Hogwarts and most likely was one of the very first students. Merlin was sorted into the Slytherin house, and it is said Merlin was particularly gifted in charms. Hence, he earned the title of Prince of Enchanters, supported by Merlin's chocolate frog card. Merlin studied the cursed vaults at Hogwarts, which were 5 rooms with treasures and artifacts. The only known character in the Harry Potter primary timeline that Merlin interacted with that we know of is Sir Cadogan. Sir Cadogan was a knight of the Round Table and a wizard. His portrait lies at the end of the divination corridor of Hogwarts. It is thought Merlin was more versed in charms than anyone else. It is a theory that Merlin also created the famous disarming charm Expelliarmus. However, Miranda Goshawk wrote in the Book of Spells it was created originally by Elizabeth Smudgeling in the 14th century. However, this could be wrong. On his chocolate frog card, it says, medieval dates unknown, most famous wizard of all time, sometimes known as the Prince of Enchanters, part of the court of King Arthur. He was capable of magical mastery, he studied ancient runes, divination, and could use wandless magic. His wand core is unknown, but he did contain 2 magical artifacts, a book that was a mysterious book on the ancient rune alphabet, and he had a crystal ball that is said he could see a green dragon in, which is thought he would use for divination. Morgana Le Fay, possibly the most powerful witch in history, was Merlin's nemesis. She was also known as the half-sister of King Arthur. The first time we hear about Morgana Le Fay in Harry Potter franchise is in the Sorcerer's Stone, aka the Philosopher's Stone, when Ron Weasley mentions it. He says, "I've got Morgana again. I've got about 6 of her," when he pulled a chocolate frog card. Morgana was known to have immense knowledge and powerful healing abilities. She possessed great knowledge of the dark arts and was an animagus. She could transform into a bird at will. Because of this, she would have had to be able to successfully brew an animagus potion, which means she was really skilled in potions. Morgana was perhaps one of the earliest of these people, and also holds the title of the Queen of Avalon for the island in the British Isles. Morgana is on a chocolate frog card, but not much else is known about these 2 wizards, Merlin and Morgana. What are your thoughts? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you would like to know more about Harry Potter and the Wizarding World lore, subscribe to Chase and Josh Factor Fantasy Podcast, or you can subscribe to Ridiculous Patronus on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Have a magical week.